You're probably wondering what's going on with Chainlink. It's been going up and up and up, but today it made some huge leaps, almost getting to $14 before coming back down. So what is going on with Chainlink? I believe I have the answer. So looking at Chainlink, it has finally settled down to about 1270, when earlier it went up as high as 1360. That is a big jump, especially if you look at how far it's come within such a short amount of time. So here, July 31st, this is about a week ago. Link was only around 775. And then you go to over here, August 4th, you could see it made a huge jump, but even then, it was at 851. So it already went up $1. It made a huge jump on the 4th, and you could see after it made a huge jump, it's been going up and up and up and up until yesterday when it was around $10, a little bit under $10, and it went from about $10 all the way up to $13.84. You do the math, that's 30+% of gains within a single day. Why is this happening? Did something huge get announced? No, but there was a big event, and it totally explains why this is happening. First off, those of you guys that invested in Chainlink, congratulations, because Link has now provided over 100x returns since its ICO, and it continues to be one of the only altcoins that has surpassed its all-time highs from 2017 2018 and have kept making new all-time highs. Link was getting stuck around $5-ish, but ever since it has broken it, it has been climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. But there are some people on the sidelines because they're just not sure about Link, and I've been critical of Link in the past. I said I think they're overvalued for what they're providing, but this is crypto world, and anything goes, and I think a lot of people are coming to that conclusion. They're falling for FOMO and they're jumping in. But I think the biggest reason for today's jump and some of the previous jumps comes from the one company that is trying to destroy Chainlink. And who are they? Well, they're called Zeus Capital. And if you're not familiar with like kind of the history, I actually created a video not too long ago right here. Chainlink source despite FUD, are they legit? Now, some people are familiar with their background, but basically, there's a company out of the blue that came out and they published a report, and they're saying Chainlink is vaporware, it's nonsense. I mean, they don't deserve the evaluation, but they really go beyond that. They're trying to make you feel like Chainlink is a total scam and this and that, but really, no one listened. But they tried to force people to listen to them by putting their money where their mouth is. So I didn't even know this, but people have discovered that they have shorted Chainlink, and they made it public. So in the report, they did say that they have shorted Chainlink and they're expecting a 99% return. But looking at recent findings, they may have lost every bit of the money they put in to short Chainlink, and that would be a disastrous, because if what I'm about to show you is true, they just lost tens of millions of dollars trying to short Chainlink, and that's probably the reason why it's being driven up. So here's the first screenshot I want to show you. So this comes from Don Crypto Insight, one of my followers. And this is straight off of Avi, a lending platform, a DeFi platform. It's also a platform where you can short some of the cryptos on here. So take a look. In this case, there is a person, I'm just going to assume for now it's Zeus Capital, because it's someone with a ton of money. They supplied basically $22 million, and they used that to borrow $14.7 million. And what did they do with that? Basically, they shorted Chainlink. You could see with the 14.7, the balance, they borrowed Link. That's how it works. If you want to short, you're basically borrowing, in this case, a crypto, hoping that it goes down so that you can actually buy it for less. But if it keeps going up and up and up, that's a problem. That's a problem. Aave or whatever lender is going to ask you to put more collateral, or they're going to liquidate what you have. So, according to this first screenshot, the liquidation price for this is at 11.28. Obviously, Link jumped up in a big way from $10 to almost $14. So at some point today, it did go above 11.28 and liquidated this, okay? And you're talking about a lot of money that is going in. When it liquidates, basically it's taking that 14.7 million and and it's no more. And that is being pumped into actually Link. So that could be the reason why, first of all, once Link went above 11.8, it kind of jumped up in a big way. So if you take a look, this is a 4-hour chart. When did it break 11.8? You could see right here, right around here, and you could see this huge candlestick up, right? So after it went above that liquidation point, that's when you see a huge jump with Chainlink, and it could be due to this liquidation. And that's not all. That's not all. So there's someone else on Twitter that says that there's another liquidation, or this is half the liquidation. It could be that this was half because this was roughly twice as much as what this is showing, or this is another one. Again, it's kind of hard to verify which one is which, but still, it kind of makes sense because you do definitely need a huge amount of money to come in to really drive something that is already in the billions of market cap this high. So here's another one where it shows that the liquidation price is at $12.80. So total supplied around $12 million, 8.3 million borrowed, and it was borrowed to short Chainlink. And guess what? Chainlink went above $12.80. So it kind of makes sense that both of these were liquidated, one at $11.28, one at $12.80, which is why Chainlink just went up through the roof. You're talking about tens of millions of dollars that just went in to buy Link. So that in my mind explains what happens. I don't know if it's necessarily that FOMO is coming in. Probably a little bit, but I think mostly it's due to the one company that is trying to destroy Chainlink. The one company that is spreading a lot of FUD, saying Chainlink is not worth it. It's basically a scam and people should get out because it's going to go down to basically zero. Unintentionally, they might be the ones that's driving Link up. The moral of the story is don't try to short and don't leverage because you can get liquidated and you're screwed. All right. So now going back to the chart, what should you do? If you're sitting on the sideline, you keep watching Link go up and up and up, or you have a little amount, do you get in now or do you wait for it to come down? The answer is yes to both. Number one is, I think at this point, almost everyone in the cryptocurrency world basically have heard of Chainlink. They know Chainlink exists. They have Oracle set up. There's a lot of companies and projects that use it. Google, their partnership is verified. Oracle's partnership is verified. They're legit. So whether or not they're overvalued, I think that's almost irrelevant at this point. I mention that all the time when people ask me about Chainlink. I'm like, for what they're providing in the real world, this company is way, way, way overvalued. However, in the crypto world, they're one of the only companies that is legit, it's being used, and has so many relationships and partnerships with so many other blockchain companies and non-blockchain companies. So from that perspective, it could definitely continue to go up. Now, should you FOMO and jump in? No, you should not. So you still want to play it smart. What I always said is spread your buys in increments and wait and wait and wait and wait for a good buy opportunity. In this case, I think it's a little bit too high. So the two indicators I like to use, very simple ones, stochastic RSI and RSI. And if you look at the 4-hour, it's very obvious that after Chainlink jumped up today, both are very, very, very overbought. And they're coming down, which is why Chainlink hit as high as 13.6070, but now you can see it dropped a full dollar. It's about 12.60 now, and looks to come down. So you could see over here, the 4-hour on the stochastic is now turning down, and RSI is turning down. And for me, I'm looking for this to basically bottom out. So you could see over here when Chainlink was around $10, stochastic started going down and RSI started going down, and they both kind of bottomed out over here. And that's when you could see Chainlink went from about $9, and you could see the bottom wick here went about $9.15. So it dropped almost a full dollar before this crazy run up. And you could see previous periods, similar story where both started going down, and you can see Chainlink definitely going down, right? So if you want to get into Chainlink or buy more Chainlink, I would say the smart move is to wait it out. Let things cool off a little bit. There's been periods where Chainlink has really run and periods where it just kind of stops and consolidates and takes a breather. Right now, if your temptation is, you know what, I want to FOMO in, I would say not the smart move. Wait until Link comes down before you get in. And even then, don't go all in on it. Buy in increments and spread out your buys. This is a classic short squeeze. And outside the crypto world, you hear many stories like this all the time where a big player comes in and says, I'm publicly shorting this company, I'm going to drive it to zero, or I want to do a buyout or something like that, a hostile takeover. And sometimes that's the wrong move, and the stock price keeps going up and up and up. They get liquidated. Sometimes these people take their own lives for it. It seems like that's what's happening with Chainlink right now. So Zeus Capital, they're getting screwed, and in return, they're actually helping the company they want to take down go higher. All right, what are your thoughts? Leave your comments below. Hit the like and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure you follow me on Twitter. And I have another channel called Bitcoin George that I'm trying to experiment with. So if you want to support me, also check it out. The link is pinned in the comments. So click into it, subscribe, and hit the like as well. I want to see what happens, and I appreciate it if you do. All right, take care, guys. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.